Okay, so now to create this, we're going to need only two things. That is our ChatGPT account, which is free, and our code editor or IDE, which is VS Code for this case. But you can use any of your choice. Prompting is one of the most important things that you should master. However, I didn't go much detail. The easiest way to write a very good prompt is by going to ChatGPT and asking it to generate for your prompt based on your idea. Just press to read the idea, and then ChatGPT will go ahead and craft the prompt and then send it to you. So this prompt, I'm going to link it in the description below. The first link will be the prompt, and you can go ahead and test it up. You can go ahead and also use it as a base to create the application of your choice. So without much more said, let us begin. Also, to contact me for anything or any inquiries, you can always put a message in the comment section, or you can come to my website, simplifies.com/contact, and then you can send me an email here. So this email address, hello@nileaisolutions.com. So without much more say, let us begin. So we are going to use our prompt. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this. As you can see, I want to build a complete production ready web application called ApplyPilot AI. This should be beautiful, premium, modern AI software as a service style application that helps job seekers tailor their CV or resume to specific job description, understand how well they match the role, generate a tailored cover letter, improve their CV, and prepare for interviews. So basically, what I want this application to do, I want it to be able to, candidate puts their resume, AI comes and tailors their cover letter, improves their CV, tells them the matching, what matches and what doesn't match, and then prepares them for interview with a checklist. They can go ahead and download this into a PDF version. So without much more say, let us begin. So I'm going to Control C and I Control A and I copy the whole of my prompt. Then I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and then I'm going to go to ChatGPT and I'm going to paste that prompt, and I will have to send it to ChatGPT. So ChatGPT will go ahead and understand the prompt better and understand each and every detail that we want in our application. It will go ahead and prepares it for us and sends us the first zip so that you can modernize it later on. So in case you get any problem during the way, I'll be a little bit fast, but in case you get any problem during the way, please comment in the comment section, and then I'll read through the comments and then I'll guide you through. So without much more said, let me leave ChatGPT to do its thing. Then I'm going to fast forward this video. Then when I come back, we shall see what has outputted. We go ahead and debug and correct and do anything which is complicated, and then we go ahead and find our publication ready. Later on, I will show you how you can publish it on the internet, and then because later on, obviously, I'm going to provide a link that you can also access it to yourself in the description box below. ChatGPT worked for around 10 minutes, and once it's done, it provides us with a download link. So go ahead and download it, and then we are going to run that video. So it named it ApplyPilot. So go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and unzip it, extract all, and then it is this one. We're going to locate it on VS folder. Then I'm going to go and open that folder, go to downloads, which is this, or click, and we're going to open it on VS folder. So once that is said, AI says that it includes the premium landing page, analyzer, structure, so everything is perfect. So run it in Windows. So after extracting, open PowerShell inside, then you can go ahead and do that, but I will just go ahead and open my terminal here. After we have opened it, go to terminal, new terminal, and then trust this folder and continue as a check mark. And then from there, you're going to right click, and then you're going to paste that. After pasting, you're going to press enter, and then to VS Code will go ahead and install for us all the packages and the dependencies that you need for this app to run. And then it will also, as you can see, we'll also go ahead and run our notepad, and then we're going to paste our API key inside it. So let me come back. Once that is done, it's going to go ahead and open for us our notepad that we paste. So I'm just going to head and save it. We as well are going to paste our API key. So we are going to get an API key. However, there's a detailed video I've quoted before on how to get an API key. I'm going to link it somewhere here. Be it Gemini or OpenAI for free. mostly Gemini. Gemini is free. OpenAI, you need to deposit something like $5. To do that, we're just going to go ahead on Google, and then we're going to type open API key, and then you're going to click this first link, and then you're going to select your API key from one of these. So for this purpose, I'm just going to go ahead and create, and then I'm going to name it YouTube. It can be anything, but now I'm going to put it YouTube AI Analyzer, and then you're going to click create secret key. You have to be logged in before, so you have to copy this, and then after that, we are going to paste it in our notepad here. Paste that there, and then you can go ahead and save. After this, we're going to click done. So put your APK inside, then we are going to run this. So go ahead and run this as it has commanded, or it has directed you to. Then you click enter. So as you can see, we've gotten a little bit of a problem. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that output, and then I will press copy it, Control C. Then I'm going to go ahead and paste it into our AI, so that can go ahead and find for us the problem and send us a more complete version. So we download this version, and I will expect this to be the complete version, which is okay. So go ahead and open that. I'm going to extract it here. So once it's extracted, I'm just going to go ahead and VS Code, and I'm going to open that very folder, downloads, and it is this one. So go ahead and select that, and then you want to save, don't save, you're not going to use it. So now we're going to start again. So it says extracting, then inside the new folder, we are going to run this. Then so we go to terminal, we go to new terminal, trust this folder, and then we are going to run it by right clicking. So that was successful, and according to AI, if that build succeeds, go ahead and run dev. So we're going to run it dev, and we're going to get a localhost. So still copy, right click, and then click enter. So it will give us a local link here, which you're going to copy, and then you're going to open in browser. So however, I'll just go ahead and click this, open a new tab, then 5173, which is this one. So as you can see, it's already open. And I think it's very beautiful so far, how it works. And pricing, so frequent ask questions, everything is on point, and see how it works. Or you can open a new analyze my application. So basically from here is when you're going to try a sample. You see when we are putting an example, it goes ahead and puts this, and then once you click analyze my application, it goes ahead and analyzes it. However, right now we don't have an API key, so we're going to go ahead and paste that. So open localhost, and then for the actual AI feature, make sure env local contains. So we want to copy this, and then we're looking for this. We're going to paste our API key that we have generated before. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. This is my API key. Copy, and then we're going to paste it here. And then you're going to go to control save. So once that is saved, just go ahead and refresh this, and then we try with the sample, we see. And you can see actually it is now working perfectly fine. So as you can see, it gave us a match. Everything works perfectly fine. Give us matching skills, weak skills, CV improvements, what needs to be improved, the keywords. Remember, most human recruitment companies these days use ATS, which is application tracking system. So this system is what they use to track which keywords do you rank for. So according to AI goes ahead and says that this keyword is already present. For this role, we expect this keywords to be there, and then the missing keyword is this. So it goes ahead and tells us, then we can go ahead and craft it and put it in our CV. Also in our cover letter, it generates for us a cover letter, which is very perfect. And then interview preparation, in case we are called for interview, what we shall need. So you can also download the application report, and then we go ahead and open the new tab, and you see that it's actually very beautiful. However, it is missing some small thing, so I'm going to ask AI to make it more premium. So that is our next step. So go ahead and ask ChatGPT. So also another point we show that is this hamburger. I think it's for mobile. So to access from mobile, you're going to press F12. So once you click F12, our mobile is visible. So we can see everything is working very well. However, it is too big. Analyze my CV. But however, the hamburger works very well on mobile. So let me close this. We're going to reduce it on mobile. Analyze CV button is too big. Mobile. Then we can see that even hamburger on, remove the hamburger menu on PC, on desktop. On desktop, and then also we can go ahead and see another problem, which is now everything is okay right now. So go ahead and send that, and then AI will actually analyze our project, then send us another complete zip file with everything corrected. Pretty simple, right? That has worked for around 2 minutes. AI goes ahead and sends us another zip file of another version, which it has upgraded. So go ahead and download it. Go ahead and download, and then you're going to extract it, which is this. Go ahead and extract all. I'm going to extract it and download. Then we're going to head and open that, and then VS Code will go ahead and open for us that folder. So as instructed, run the updated one with copy all, and then you're going to go ahead to VS Code, go to terminal, then new terminal, then trust and folder and continue, and then you're going to right click here, and then you're going to paste all, then you click enter. So VS Code will go ahead and install for us all the packages and dependencies that is required for this version to run. And then as you can see, among the, will go ahead and build for us and then run on a local server. Then we're going to open on localhost, and then we test it out. So right now, let's see the changes that made, and you can see much more premium PDF report as I requested. So branded cover letter, exclusive summary, and all those. Then premium on-screen report, upgraded the results header dashboard, and then a smaller size on mobile. As you can see right now, that when you open on mobile by clicking F12, the analyze button looks too big. So in the new version, which is smaller size and analyze button, hamburger removed on desktop, you can see it is visible and very beautiful on mobile. But however, when you see it on desktop, you can see that it is very useless and it is just there for design. So it has removed it also. And then another thing is GPT 5.6 Luna remains the default. PDF files names now look like this, which is something that we want. So let's see if it has finished installing, and then we shall come back after. So VS Code has gone ahead and sent for us the localhost link, which is this, and it has not changed it. So go ahead and refresh, and refresh automatically. If it doesn't refresh, can go ahead and refresh. And as you can see, our hamburger is out. Then let's test light mode. Everything is okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it on mobile. If it is still visible big, it is still big, you can go ahead and ask it to change it again. Or maybe it has not. Let me see. Maybe it works perfect. Since this is just a test, we shall go ahead and leave it like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and try the sample. And you can see that it actually continues working. Analyzing your CV, comparing experience, then finding your matching skills. Goes ahead and checks mixing keywords, preparing CVs, and writing tailored cover letter, preparing interview questions, and then finalizing your report. So it gives us everything. And when you download the PDF, we are going to test this later. I want to just sample. Let me go ahead and download the PDF. And the PDF, I think, looks very beautiful compared to what we had before. This is what we had initially, and then this is what is new. And you can see it is very much premium. Though there are some missing things here, you can ignore that for now, but in the next feature, we shall change it. So basically, it looks very, very, very beautiful. So let's go ahead and test it. So here's the application which has developed. So let's go ahead and test it. So with me, I already have our resume. So we're going to copy this, and then we are going to paste it here. Copy. Now we're going to paste it in our AI. Then we're going to change we're going to put our name as Titus, and then our role is agriculture manager. And then we're going to put a company. Let me say Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. And then job description, I'm going to select this one, animal livestock specialist. And I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Then I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and then we are going to see the outcome. So once you click analyze my CV, the AI will go ahead and analyze the CV and then try to find missing keywords, what matches, then improve and everything, and then to write for us a cover letter, prepare for us interview questions, and finalize our report. So once that is done, download the report here. So once that is done, it gives us a 42% match, because literally this is an agriculture manager and is applying for animal livestock production. So the AI has to be very authentic. That Titus shows relevant agriculture and livestock management experience, including livestock monitoring. However, the application is weakened by the absence of confirmed education details, employment dates. So it gives us like 19 matching, 7 matching skills, 19 missing keywords, 6 CV improvements that is needed, then 5 interview questions. And then it gives us what we might need, our matching skills, what is missing, and what we should add. And it gives us the strengths and the areas to improve in our CV, top recommendations. And then as you can see, when you go to CV improvements, it gives us everything that we think we might improve. What we had will plan coordinate. However, I say that we can improve this to something more better. So the CV goes ahead and does that for us. So keywords uses ATS, which is application tracking system. So it knows that most recruiters these days use application tracking system. So with this, you can see that does not much. So it gives us the missing keywords that we need to add. And then also gives us a cover letter, which is very beautiful, which is very professional, generates for us everything. And then interview preparations, where we can prepare for our interview before going for the job. So go ahead and when you download our application report, actually comes out beautiful. Let me download and we see. When download it, I can open it in a new tab, and then as you can see, it looks very, very, very beautiful. So in this video, I'm not going to guide you on how you can deploy it. However, there are a lot of tutorials I've made before on how you can deploy it, and I'm going to tag the tutorial here now. You can deploy this very site somewhere here, so that you can go ahead and watch it. So the link will be in the description. The prompt will be in the description. And then in case you want the source code, go ahead and inbox me or send me an email at Titan Simplifies AI. And I'm going to go ahead and send you the full zip folder so that you can go ahead and use it for your own purpose. So that comes to the end of our video. If you like this video, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.